bugungi tadbirimizga tashqarida havo shunaqa chiroyli, juda yaxshi bir havo bo'lishiga qaramasdan shu tadbirimizga kelganlar uchun avvalo sizlarga katta minnatdorchilik bildiramiz. Xush kelibsizlar. I'd like to present you Miss Laura Hardwick. She works here. She represents the Ontario Federation of Labour. And Miss Janice, please.
On behalf of the Ontario Federation of Black Labour, I'd like to welcome you all here and thank you for coming. We've got to know Bachtiёr since early this year, through the December 24th tragedy, and he's become a great friend and colleague. And I've learned a lot about your home country, and I appreciate Laura being here today. I met her yesterday. We had a great visit, and just welcome you all here. Janice is our Human Rights Director at the OFL.
Yeah, it was just an exciting experience to be back here on Monday and we went through the whole history, because really, in essence, how many people know about this country and what's happening in the country, right? And I'm a Human Rights Director and didn't know about the country, so I'm really happy that he shared that with me. And I'm looking forward to keeping on some sort of relationship with you so that we can fight the injustices that are happening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I also wanted to present you Miss Tajbayeva. She's a very, very famous human rights activist. She's everywhere in the world. People know her because she's a very courageous woman, and she spent more than 2.5 years in prison because her activity. Demek sizlarga hozir xonim Mutabar Tojboyevani taqdim qilaman. Bu kishi juda ham faol o'zlari mana shu faoliyati tufayli 2,5 yildan oshiq qamoqda ham jazo o'tab chiqqanlar. Bu kishi Mutabar Tojboyeva also was awarded with the Martin Ennals Award, and she was awarded also the French government's Freedom, Peace and Brotherhood Award, and she also received the United States Government Department's Award, International Award for being in courage. And last year she received her award in the White House in Washington. Demek Mutabar Tojboyeva xonim 3 ta juda ham katta xalqaro mukofot sohibi. Mana shu mukofotlardan bittasi Fransiya hukumatini tinchlik, ozodlik, tinchlik va birodarlik mukofotini olganlar. Bundan tashqari Martin Ennals nomidagi xalqaro mukofot sohibi bo'lganlar. Bundan tashqari o'tgan yilda mart oyida Oq uyda shaxsan Michelle Obama va Hillary Clinton xonimi qo'llaridan Amerika davlat departamentini dunyodagi xalqaro jasur ayollar mukofotini ham olganlar bu kishi. Juda ham xursandmiz. And now I'm going to present you my presentation about human rights violations in Kyrgyzstan, and I will my son will help you with my PowerPoint presentation. Demek hozir sizlarga Qirg'izistondagi inson huquqlari buzishlar bilan bog'liq mavzuni taqdim qilaman va kompyuterda shu monitorga o'g'lim mana shu tasvirlarni chiqarib berishga yordam beradi. Demak, I'll make my presentation both in English and Uzbek so everybody could understand. Demak, men mavzuni ikki tilda olib boraman, ingliz va o'zbek tillarida hamma tushunsin.
Then we cannot see.
I know I presented you Mutabar Everybody knows countries such as Pakistan and Afghanistan. Few people heard the name of Uzbekistan. However, a small Central Asian country, Kyrgyzstan, became famous because of the bloody events in June. Demek ki Pakistan, Afg'oniston kabi mamlakatlarni dunyodagi hamma odamlar biladi. Lekin O'zbekiston desangiz juda kamchilik biladi. Markaziy Osiyodagi Qirg'iziston degan kichkinagina davlat bo'lsa, o'tgan iyun oyida bo'lib o'tgan mash'um qonli voqealar tufayli dunyoga salbiy tomondan mashhur bo'ldi. And do you know what does the ending in Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan stand means? Do you know what it means? No. So I'll tell you a story then. After 9/11 and 21, United States started preparing to military operation in Afghanistan. Uzbekistan, which borders with Afghanistan in the south, allowed United States military to base in southern Uzbekistan. So, U.S. Secretary of Defense reported to George W. Bush about the situation in Afghanistan and the role of Uzbekistan in the war against terror. After the minister finished his report, George W. Bush said, "I understood everything except that guy whose name is Uzbekistan. What does it do?" He gets confused Uzbekistan with Stan. It's an English name, you know? So, just as the world came together to watch the World Cup in South Africa, thousands of innocent Uzbeks have been killed and thousands more injured in genocide perpetrated against them by well-armed Kyrgyz mobs in southern Kyrgyzstan. Demek ki iyun oyida futbol bo'yicha jahon chempionati boshlangan kuni ana shu Qirg'iziston janubida Qirg'iz vahshiylari o'zbeklarga nisbatan qatlomlarni boshlashdi. The massacre started in the city of Osh the night of June 10th. 2 days later, the massacre spread to the city of Jalalabad and surrounding villages, 45 kilometers to the northwest of Osh, a major population center. Demek o'sha voqealar boshlangandan 2 kundan keyin mana shu qonli voqealar Qirg'izistonni o'sha janubidagi ikkinchi katta shahar bo'lgan Jalalabad va uning atrofidagi shaharlarga ham yoyildi. Rosa Otunbayeva, now president of Kyrgyzstan, admitted that ethnic massacres took place in the south of the country. She came into power in April of 22 when outraged Kyrgyz mobs overthrew Bahtиёр, the previous president. Demek hozir suratga ko'rib turganlar Rosa Otunbayeva, Qirg'iziston prezidenti, rais jumhuri. Demek shu Qirg'iziston janubida etnik tozalovlar bo'lganini tan oldi. Uni bilasizlar, shu 2000-yil aprel oyida bo'lib o'tgan inqilob natijasida iqtidorga kelgan. Qurmonbek Baqtiyev eski jumhur boshqoni taxtdan tushirilgan. Rosa Otunbayeva also admitted that the death toll may be about 2,000. Disturbingly, independent sources say more than 90% of the dead are Uzbeks, women, children, and elderly. People in masks set fire to houses and properties belonging to ethnic Uzbeks, attacked neighborhoods where Uzbeks live. Kyrgyz mobs made use of weapons and even military vehicles stolen from government security forces. Can you imagine that? Demek Rosa Otunbayeva xonim mana shu o'lganlar soni aslida 2000 dan ortiq bo'lishi mumkinligini tan oldi. Lekin mustaqil manbalarni bergan ma'lumotlarga ko'ra mana shu o'lganlarning 90% dan ko'pini o'zbeklar tashkil qiladi. Mana shu Qirg'iz vahshiylari o'zlarining yuzlariga niqob o'rab olib, odamlarni o'zbeklarni oldindan belgilab qo'ygan uylariga o't qo'yishdi, mol mulkini talon-taroj qilishdi, o'zlarini vahshiyona o'ldirishdi. Yoshlar, ayollar, har kishi demasdan vahshiylik bilan o'ldirishdi. Demak, bu mana shu Qirg'iz vahshiylari o'zlariga mana shu polis va harbiylar yordam berdi. Ularni o'sha qurol-yarog', hatto mana shu harbiy avtomobillarni olishib o'zbek mahallalariga hujumlar uyushtirishdi. Otunbayeva asked Russia to send peacekeeping forces after her government couldn't bring the situation under control. However, President Dmitry Medvedev rejected Otunbayeva's request. Mainstream media outlets in Uzbekistan, which is under strict censorship, said nothing about massacres in the neighboring Kyrgyzstan. Demek Otunbayeva xonim o'zi vaziyatni qo'lga ololmagandan keyin Rossiya rais jumhuridan harbiy kuchlarni yuborib yordam berishni so'radi, lekin prezident Putin, prezident Medvedev uni bu iltimosini rad qildi. Uzbeks and Kyrgyz are Turkic-speaking people and both share the Sunni Muslim faith. This is not the first time the Uzbek population has fallen victim to ethnic pogroms in the Kyrgyz Republic. The first massacre of Uzbeks happened in June of 1990 over land disputes. Approximately 1,000 Uzbeks were killed in the cities of Osh and Uzgen 20 years ago. O'zbek bilan qirg'izlar aslida bitta tomirdan kelgan turkcha gapiruvchi xalq hisoblanadi va ular musulmon xalqi, sunniy musulmonlar. Lekin shunga qaramasdan bu ularning orasida chiqqan birinchi mana shu qonli to'qnashuv emas. Mana shu qonli to'qnashuvlarda ilki 1990-yilda O'sh va O'zgan shaharlarida yuz bergandi va unda ham begunoh mingdan oshiq o'zbekni qoni to'kilgan edi. When thousands of Uzbeks from neighboring Uzbek cities such as Andijan, Namangan, and Fergana hurried to the Uzbek-Kyrgyz border seeking revenge, the Uzbek government closed the border. Uzbek President Islam Karimov rejected sending support to Uzbeks in Kyrgyzstan, saying he did not want to create another Nagorno-Karabakh, a reference to the region in Caucasus, contested by Azerbaijan and Armenia. Demek ki, ana shu 20 yil oldin ham Farg'ona, Andijon va Namangan shaharlarida yashovchi minglab o'zbeklar shu Qirg'izistondagi millatdoshlariga yordam berish uchun shoshilganida O'zbekiston prezidenti chegarani yopib qo'ygan va buni o'zbeklarga agar biz yordam beradigan bo'lsak, bu yerda ham Kavkazdagi Armaniston bilan Ozarbayjon orasidagi tog'li Qorabog'ga o'xshagan vaziyat yuzaga kelib qoladi deb bahona ko'rsatgan. However, Uzbekistan's inaction was interpreted by Kyrgyz mobs and some of Kyrgyz politicians as a sign that they could commit crimes against their Uzbek neighbors with impunity. Ammo mana shu O'zbekiston hukumatini o'zini millatdoshlarini shunday befarq taqdirga befarq qolganligini bu qirg'izlar va ayrim qirg'iz siyosatchilari boshqacha qabul qilishdi va demak o'zbeklar yolg'iz ekan, ularga hech kim yordam bermas ekan deb jinoyatlarni davom ettirishlariga bir sabab sifatida ko'rishdi ular. Today, the Uzbek government in Tashkent has refused once again to support its ethnic brethren in Kyrgyzstan, creating the impression that ethnic Uzbeks in the Kyrgyz Republic are alone. Tashkent has also long resented having Kyrgyzstan referred to as the island of democracy in Central Asia because of its tolerance for freedom of speech. However, today nothing left from the island of democracy. It looks like that the island has gone underwater because of the global warming. Demek ki bugungi kunda ham O'zbekiston hukumati mana shu qonli voqealarda o'zbeklarni qo'llab-quvvatlashdan bosh tortdi va o'zbeklar yana o'z holiga tashlab qo'yildi. Chunki mana shu O'zbekiston hukumati Qirg'iziston dunyoda shu demokratiya oroli deb nomlangani uchun sal unga qarshi kelib qoladi, to'g'risi. Lekin hozir mana shu qonli voqealardan keyin Qirg'iziston demokratiya oroli emasligi ma'lum bo'ldi. Bu orol allaqachon suvning ostiga cho'kib ketganligi ma'lum bo'ldi. Bu haligi global warmingimiz havo isib ketib suvlar ko'tarilishidan bo'ldimi bilmaymiz. Lekin shunaqa ahvol yuzaga keldi. The government of Uzbekistan's inaction in 1990 made today's genocide Uzbeks possible. Uzbeks would have lived with honor in their historical lands. The Kyrgyz never had their own state in Central Asia before the Soviet era. As a territorial entity, Kyrgyzstan was established in December 5, 1936. East Uzbekistan's foothills and mountain territories were presented to the new Kyrgyz Soviet Republic. Demek Kırgıziston hech qachon mana shu mustaqil davlat sifatida mana Sovet davrigacha mavjud bo'lgan emas. U boshqa davlatlar tarkibida bo'lgan, boshqa Turkiy davlatlar tarkibida bo'lgan. Faqat 5-dekabr 1936-yilga kelibgina mana shu Sovet hukumati yangi bir respublika tuzgan, Qirg'iziston Sovet Sotsialistik Respublikasini tuzgan va O'zbekistonning sharqidagi mana shu tog' yaqinidagi va tog'li hududlarni yangi respublikaga bir shaharlar ham joylar ham bo'lsin deb qo'shib berib olishgan, tortib qilib olishgan. Yuldash Akhunbabayev, the first president of Soviet Uzbekistan, couldn't object to the decision made in Moscow. Instead, he stuck to the Moscow line that it didn't matter which side of the border Uzbeks fell on, since both Uzbeks and Kyrgyz were citizens of the great Soviet Union. Present-day main southern Kyrgyzstan cities such as Osh, Jalalabad, and Ozgen historically belonged to Uzbeks. Even as late as the 1970s, the Kyrgyz population of these cities was less than 10%. Demek O'zbekiston birinchi prezidenti Yuldash Akhunbabayev mana shu Moskvada olingan qarorga e'tiroz qilolmagan va ana shu Qirg'iziston territoriyasiga tushib qolgan o'zbeklar nimaga bunaqa bo'ldi deb so'rashganida, bizga sizlarga baribir, chunki biz baribir Sovet ittifoqi degan bir katta davlatda yashaymiz, bu yerda yashasanglar ham, bu yerda yashasanglar ham baribir hammamiz bir xil bo'lamiz deb aytgan. Lekin olib qaraydigan bo'lsak, Osh, Jalalabad, Ozgen kabi shaharlar azaldan qadim zamonlardan o'zbeklar tashkil qilgan o'zbeklarning tarixiy shaharlari hisoblanadi. Hatto 1970-yillarda ham bu shaharlarda yashagan Qirg'iz aholisini olib qaraydigan bo'lsak, 10% ham tashkil qilmagan ular. I'll give you an example so you could make an impression about the role of Uzbeks in southern Kyrgyzstan. In the late Soviet period, by the end of the 1980s, the main Uzbek newspaper of the region has been circulated 50,000 a day, while the newspaper in the Kyrgyz less than 25,000. Kyrgyz state TV aired only 6 hours a day, and programs in Kyrgyz consist of less than 3 hours. For comparison, the first channel of the Uzbekistan state TV aired more than 14 hours a day, and about 12 hours were in Uzbek. Demek ki sizlarga o'zbeklarni mana shu Janubiy Qirg'izistondagi boshqa xalqlarga ta'sirini ko'rsatish uchun bir misol bermoqchiman. Demek Sovet davrining oxirlarida, 1980-yillarning oxirlarida mana shu O'shda nashr qilinadigan o'zbek tilidagi gazetlar bir kunda 50 ming nusxada chiqqan. Holbuki qirg'iz tilida chiqadigan gazetlarning soni 25 mingdan kam. Qirg'iziston televideniyasi kuniga 6 soat aqlli ko'rsatib, bundan 3 soatdan kami qirg'iz tilida bo'lmas. Holbuki O'zbekiston televideniyasi bir kunda 14 soatdan ortiq ko'rsatuvlar namoyish qilgan va buni 12 soatda o'zbek tilida ko'rsatib tashlgan. Demak, mana shu narsa ham juda katta ahamiyatga ega. I can assure that Kyrgyz of the south of Kyrgyzstan preserved their culture and language because of being close to Uzbeks. Otherwise, they could have been assimilated with Russians like northern Kyrgyz. Men yana bir narsani ta'kidlamoqchiman. Shu Janubiy Qirg'izistondagi Qirg'iz aholisi mana shu o'zbeklar bu yerda borligi va ular o'zbeklarga yaqin yashayotganligi sababligina o'z madaniyati va tilini saqlab qolishga muvaffaq bo'lishgan. Chunki biz bilamiz, Qirg'izistonning shimolidagi qirg'izlar ruslarning ta'siri oqibatida o'z ona tili bilan madaniyatini yo'qotib, tamoman rus bo'lib ketishgan. In later years, the Kyrgyz population grew rapidly in the country's southern cities close to Uzbekistan. At present, Kyrgyz make up the half of Osh's 243,000 inhabitants. In some cases, up to 15 to 20 Kyrgyz may live together in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Demek so'nggi yillarda mana shu Qirg'iziston janubidagi shaharlarda Qirg'iz aholisi soni tezlik bilan o'sdi. Hozirgi paytda bo'lsa mana shu Osh aholisini 243 ming kishi tashkil qilsa, shuni yarmini hozir qirg'izlar tashkil qiladi. Shuni aytish kerakki, shu tog'dan tushgan qirg'izlar bir xonali, ikki xonali uylarda 15-20 kishi birga yashashaveradi. It's no secret that many rural Kyrgyz sought to make Uzbeks leave the main cities for Uzbekistan or anywhere else, asserting that the land belongs only to them. I learned from ethnic Uzbeks on a visit to Osh in 2004 that threats were common. Demek şu tog'lardan tushgan, shaharlarga tushgan qirg'izlar shu o'zbeklarga doimo aytishar ekan, bu bizning vatanimiz, bu yerdan chiqib ketishlar kerak, yo'qolinglar, yo O'zbekistonga ketinglar, yo boshqa davlatlarga chiqib ketinglar der ekan. Men bu narsalarni shu O'sh shahriga 2004-yilga borganda o'sha yerdagi o'zbeklar aytishgan, men o'zim eshitganman shu narsalarni. To show you the Kyrgyz national fascism, I'll give you one example. 5 years ago, Adahan Madumar, the ex-MP, declared that in Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyz are landlords, while the members of the other nationals are only tenants. Demek şu Kırgızlar qanchalik faşistligini, millatchiligini ko'rsatish uchun sizlarga bitta misol beraman. Bundan 5 yil oldin ana shu Qirg'iziston parlamentini noibi, deputati Adahan Madumarov shunday degan. Qirg'iziston bu faqat qirg'izlarga tegishli uy, qolgan millatlar bo'lsa, u yerdagi ijorachilar degan. Tenantlar. Later, the Kyrgyz government awarded Mr. Madumarov by appointing him to the post of the head of the Security Council of Kyrgyzstan instead of calling him to respect the rights of all the nationalities. Endi keyinchalik Qirg'iziston hukumati mana shu gaplarni gapirgan Madumarovni shu Qirg'iziston xavfsizlik kengashini raisi qilib saylab qo'ydi. Uni jazolashga uringan. Kyrgyzstan is divided into northern and southern parts by the Tian Shan Mountains. Bishkek, the capital, is situated in the north. Before the collapse of the Soviet Union, almost all Kyrgyz living in the capital city were assimilated with ethnic Russians. There were no Kyrgyz language schools at all. Demek Kırgıziston coğrafi jihatdan ikkiga bo'lingan. Shimoliy qismi tog'lar bilan, baland tog'lar bilan, shimoliy va janubiy qismlarga. Mamlakat poytaxti Bishkek shimolda joylashgan. Shuni aytish kerakki, mana shu Sovet davrida, sho'rolar davrida Bishkekda birorta ham qirg'iz tilidagi maktab bo'lmagan. Chunki qirg'izlarning hammasi ruslashib ketgan. At present, the country's population is about 5.3 million. According to official statistics, Kyrgyz made up to 70% and Uzbeks 50% of the total population. Uzbeks concentrated in the south of the country, close to the Kyrgyz-Uzbek border, where they make up 50% of the population. Demek hozirgi paytda Qirg'iziston aholisi 5.300.000 kishini tashkil qiladi va rasmiy ma'lumotlarga ko'ra, rasmiy deyapman, Qirg'izlar aholining 70% tashkil qilar ekan, o'zbeklar bo'lsa 15% tashkil qilar ekan. Lekin o'zbeklar asosan mana shu janubda, O'zbekistonga yaqin hududlarda joylashgan va bu hududlarda o'zbeklar aholining yarmini tashkil qiladi. When Kyrgyzstan became an independent country in 1991, many Kyrgyz from rural mountainous areas came down to the southern cities to live. Because of their rural origins, their unemployment levels were high. This migration from the country to the city created grievances among the Kyrgyz and contributed to ethnic nationalism. Demek 1991-yilda Qirg'iziston mustaqil davlatga e'lon qilingandan keyin tog'larda yashovchi ko'pchilik qirg'izlar endi u yoqda ish qolmagandan keyin vodiyga, shaharlarga, o'zbeklar yashaydigan joylarga ko'chib kela boshlashdi. Va ular mana shu unchalik tahsil olganligi saviyasi past bo'lganligi uchun tahsil saviyasi va mehnatga uncha ro'yxush bermaganligi sababli ularning orasida shu ishsizlik darajasi baland edi. Mana shu migratsiya, muhojirat jarayonlarida ana shu shaharlarga kelgan qirg'izlar o'ziga to'q, badavlat, baholi qudrat yashayotgan o'zbeklarga endi nima deb aytamiz, g'araz bilan qarashni boshlashdi. Nimaga bular yaxshi yashaydi, biz yomon yashaymiz deb. In the Kyrgyz Republic, ethnic Uzbeks are poorly represented in government, especially the military and police. Qirg'iziston Respublikasida o'zbeklar shu davlat organlarida va yoki harbiy armiyada va militsiyada juda ham kam o'zbeklar soni. Deyarli yo'q desak ham bo'ladi. Kyrgyz who used to live in the Fergana Valley for a long time coexist peacefully with local Uzbeks. There are many marriages between them. Many Kyrgyz who have lived in the valley since the ancient times use their homes as places of refuge for their Uzbek neighbors during the pogroms. Demek ki Farg'ona vodiysida azaldan o'zbeklardan yonma-yon yashab kelayotgan qirg'izlar o'zbeklar bilan ancha yaxshi aloqalar o'rnatishgan. Ular hatto ularda xudoandachilik bor, qiz olib qiz berishlar bor. Shuning uchun mana shu o'zbeklarga qarshi ikki oldin qatlam boshlaganda ko'pchilik qirg'izlar mana shu o'zbek qo'shnilarini o'zlarining uyida hayotlarini saqlab qo'yganini ham aytib o'tishim kerak. Kyrgyz who used to live, but rural Kyrgyz who settled in the cities squat on lands belonging to the government and built houses on them. Something the government is powerless to stop. Mana shu shaharlarga kelgan qirg'izlar o'z boshimchilik bilan davlat yerlarini egallab olib, o'zlari uy qurib, o'sha yerda yashashavergan, davlat hech narsa qilolmagan. Davlat o'zining yerini olib qo'yishgani emas. Last June, Kyrgyz nationalists killed Uzbeks, set their houses on fire, leaving messages with the words "Kill Uzbeks." Sartarga o'lim. Scroll down them. Uzbeks mainly tried to protect themselves by building barricades in the entrance of their neighborhoods. Mana shu iyun oyida qirg'izlar, mana shu millatchi qirg'izlar o'zbeklarni o'ldirishni boshlashganda, ular mana shu uylarga o't qo'yishdi, qirg'izlarning uyiga, o'zbeklarning uyiga o't qo'yishganda, oldindan shu o'zbeklarning uyini belgilab, sartlarga o'lim deb kraskalar bilan, bo'yoqlar bilan yozib qo'yishdi, belgilab qo'yishdi. O'zbeklar bo'lsa o'zlarini himoya qilish uchun mana shu mahallalarga kirish joylarini har xil narsalar bilan to'siqlar qo'yib, ulardan himoya qilishga harakat qilishdi. Osh Uzbek theater and many Uzbek schools are among those buildings that were completely destroyed by the fire set by Kyrgyz fascist mobs. The owner of the private Osh TV channel, which aired its programs in Uzbek, Russian and Kyrgyz, was compelled to sell his TV to a Kyrgyz businessman, and soon Uzbek programs were banned on TV. Demek O'shdagi O'zbek akademik teatr binosiga o't qo'yildi. Butunlay yondirib yuborildi. O'zbek maktablari yoqib yuborildi. Mana shu O'shda O'sh TV degan xususiy televizion kanali bor edi. Uni sohibi ham o'zbek millatiga mansub kishi bo'lib, u televizionda, u televideniyada ko'rsatuvlar o'zbek, rus va qirg'iz tillarida chiqardi. Mana shu qirg'iz millatchilari, fashistlari ana shu televideniya sohibini o'zining televideniyasini qirg'iz biznesmenga sotishga majbur qilishdi va ana shu televideniya qirg'izlarning qo'liga o'tgandan keyin o'zbekcha ko'rsatuvlarni ular taqiqlab to'xtatib qo'yishdi. Uzbek Kyrgyz University in the city of Jalalabad was also liquidated. Jalalabad shahridagi O'zbek Qirg'iz universiteti ham yopib qo'yildi. More than 170,000 Uzbek refugees